Just leaving Hawaii now. I'm at the airport. Okay, so July 3rd, Transcendence Day, that's spelled with dance, was the release of 144 transparency butterflies, and I am somewhat through the fiasco, we'll call it the butterfly fiasco, but now we need to raise money. I have a $14.4 million fine or 14 years in jail. So we'll see if a bunch of rappers and a couple science vloggers and historian and philosopher and Juju Blake, who is the Alpha Chosen One, and her mom, Shannon Blake, activated goddess, title Most High, Mothership Merkaba. 0432. They don't want the homeless butterfly man to be left in jail while they're holding butterfly parties. The parties are called Eden Alpha, and we're just starting with a bit of a $14.4 million debt before we begin. LD said he wants to negotiate. He's reviewed the videos from the event. I thought I was doing the release before the spiritual and environmental leaders, and had there been even one legitimate one in there, it could have gone our way. However, I think the whole thing was comped. It was all police. We've identified several, and we think that none of them had their tribal wear and hand symbols and gestures in accordance with what they were representing. So LD and I are very suspicious.
Due to increased security, all unattended items and baggage will be confiscated and destroyed.
So LD is offering the following. He's a Jew. He's smart. He starts small. A symbolic money fine, $1,000 each per critter. They call them little animals, and they should call them insects. There's no, it's the same to release a lion or a tiger. Times 144, so that's $144,000. That's a little more affordable. A bunch of us could raise that in a day. And the other issue is the green finch. When we went back, some of my supporters went back with me, and we did notice, yes, the green finches were dead. There was 21 dead green finches. So apparently the transparency butterfly did kill off the local green finches. They don't think, they just fly. They're like little drones. They're different than a hummingbird. They don't hover, but they go zoom, 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 zoom. And the other birds found the butterfly, checked them out, ignored them, walked away, and walked or flew away. The finch just goes, grabs them, and eats them. So a number of things we're looking at doing. Well, we won't have this kind of fiasco again. On my way to California, going to California, finally. So SFO Tuesday morning. Shannon and Juju will pick me up. I don't know if it will be in the green moss-covered G-Wagon. If Juju's driving, it's going to have to be a Cybertruck because those have autopilot. And
the rideshare pickup areas are located on the second level.
There will be stuff to vlog about for all of our supporters every day, because we're going to have the parties every day in cities all around the USA. We'll have Eden Alpha butterfly parties. Like a live space drum player, and like Shannon Blake, maybe Amy Naylor. Of course, she's in the UK. Ren, come to our first one. Of my 21 witnesses and icons, some of them will be attending various parties all around the USA. So tickets are $100 and up, sliding scale up to $1,000. And there will be, depending on what star comes through, they'll probably bring some merch for them. So you would probably bring home more merch than the cost of your ticket. So it makes it quite an affordable, fun event. And you get to be part of it. This is what has happened to the transparency wing butterfly already. You wouldn't believe this. Blue Morpho, Swallowtail, Painted Lady, Monarch, all of these were more expensive chrysalis. Transparency wing, due to a number of factors, had declined in popularity, even though, like, scientifically, poetically, it's the most fascinating. They're called little mirrors. and they evade predators by being harder to see and toxic. Well, we have just expensive this butterfly, the Greta ono, that's the scientific name, due to the danger in handling it and not knowing, is now coming in a special box, a box inside a box with a toxic sticker on it, and the proper science name, the Greta ono, is now being boxed around the typical chrysalis, only one per. You can't just buy a big bag of these like others. The other butterflies thought to be in the $30 to $60 per chrysalis range. Greta ono has now gone through 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We currently can't find any butterfly breeders in the USA now who will sell a chrysalis for less than $100 US. This changes things, and also it doesn't. Just like Hawaii weed, in Vancouver I can get a joint for $1, and I used to give them away. In Waikiki, it's $10 US for a joint, 10 times. Because of Hawaii's restrictive laws, the butterfly chrysalis there's few varieties and they're expensive. Well, we've altered the landscape, but the laws make it more expensive, and that means more profit potential if it's done right. So, my 21 witnesses are raising money every day. They have a leaderboard, and you can see who's raising the most money. It's about $1,000 a day from the top ones: Tom, Shannon, Juju, John Rich, Dax, Adam Calhoun, and some on the lower of the leaderboard: Ren, Prof, Decca, Aesop. They're still there's still hundreds of dollars a day that they're raising. Basically to pay my fine, get my freedom, and reinstate everything. LV is on there, Little Dicky is a hire. Oh, Tony Robbins is putting some of his people in, so they're going to be on the leaderboard as well. If I accumulated all of those under one name, under Tony Robbins, I think Tony goes right to the top of the leaderboard. So thank you, Tony, for saving the homeless butterfly man, who is the husband. As Juju says, that's not a homeless butterfly man. No, not only a homeless butterfly man. That's Star Soldier Surya 7. He's my husband.